Choices. Chance. Legacy. This is the story of one man's journey to create the greatest catapult ever constructed. Unfortunately, the initial design was not what he was going for. So he went back to work.
Back to the drawing board.
Finally, it was done. It was time to launch.
Fire the cannons!
He trained for hours. He would catch every egg. Here we see footage of the man himself in his only televised interview, circa 2024.
Well, Mr. Dudley Rombo, what do we have here?
Well, I would have to say this is my prize catapult, Reginald.
Reginald, you say? Fascinating. What kind of materials do we have here for Reginald?
Well, what this baby's made out of, well, we have a couple 2x4 woods, some deck screws holding it together, a threaded rod to make sure it has optimal placement, some galvanized plates over here, some nuts and washers to hold this all together. We got some timber screws and nylon rope to make the trigger. And we got the best part, Anthony's kitchen ladle straight from his kitchen, held together by some duct tape.
Remarkable. And I do wonder why the plates here, and also this resistance tubing. I'm curious as to your reasons for using these materials.
Well, we found that these galvanized plates were optimal for keeping our wood together. You see it not even moving an inch. Now, as for the resistance band, well, it speaks for itself. This tension is so powerful, and with the least amount of weight, it's pretty optimal for this catapult.
I see. And was this your initial design? Did you make any changes or improvements to the design at all?
Well, we had a copper scooper before, but it was too stiff to handle the tension of the rope. So we took Anthony's kitchen ladle and that was perfectly flexible enough for any launches of eggs.
Marvelous. And would you make any changes to this project if you were to do it again?
Yeah, so one regret I have is the angle of launch that our catapult goes at. Right now it's at about a 54, but we really would need the optimal 45 degrees for an optimal horizontal launch instead of slightly more vertical.
Aha. And due to your vast knowledge of physics concepts and your extensive studies that I can definitely see, what else could you tell us?
Well, we had to optimize our catapult in a way that Newton's second law would apply. And which means that with our catapult, it's generating such a force for the egg to launch in that this egg will want to stay in the motion. Our catapult was optimized in this way to generate all this force to launch it farther than we could do ourselves.